Hello everyone, this is Akuchi back with some more Dominion. I'm going to be playing another match in the Renaissance Mix tournament. We are down to the third and final phase of this tournament, a four-person single elimination bracket. So I'm going to be playing Burning Skull, and the winner will advance to play N.A. Smith, who defeated Terra Cubist. And the format here is we're going to play 4 games. If there is a clear winner after those 4 games, so 2.5 or more wins, then that is the result. If it's 2-2 after those 4 games, we play a playoff type thing. um, yeah. And that, I think you need to win by like 2 or something. I don't know, I forgot the details of the playoff thing. I haven't had to do it yet. So we'll see if it comes to that. Renaissance Mix, cards from Renaissance and Menagerie a lot, and they have a theme of saving stuff. Coffers, villagers, horses, saving cards. Here we got Gear, Transmogrify. We have Inventor. Inventor, Recruiter. There's a little bit of anti-synergy there. And that is the way to get plus actions, Recruiter. So kind of interesting. Also, Inventor Livery has some anti-synergy. But Inventor is definitely the strongest payload. Okay. Hmm. Ordinarily, I like Gear Transmogrify, but with the Recruiter, I want to think strongly about other options. How are we going to get actions for Recruiter? Well, we can gain expensive things with an Inventor. Try to recruit them before playing any Inventors for the turn. Seems pretty reasonable. In terms of draw, we have Laboratories are the best draw, and then we'll have some Gears. We can always recruit a Transmogrify later. There's not like a little bit of a risk of opening Transmogrify is that we hit like 2 on turn 3. There's definitely nothing to do for 2. So the other options are Gear Gear or Gear Silver. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think opening Inventor is a particularly good idea. Probably going to want to trash Coppers with Recruiter too. I mean, there's some good draws with Transmogrify, but I think ultimately I'd rather not. It's a close call though. I think I actually want to open. So silver or gear? That's the question. I think silver. Hitting 4 is a lot better than hitting 3. And that's kind of what you avoid. Right, so here it's unlikely we hit 3, but possible. Okay, so yeah, we can just pick up a recruiter now, which is something I'd like to do. We'll play with 2 recruiters, I think. So gear research from Burning Skull. don't love that. So here we can either get another gear or we can get an inventor. I still want to get another recruiter, so inventor seems like that will make that a little bit more challenging. So I probably want to stop at 2 gears. Actions are tight, so laboratory is going to be quite a bit better. I think we probably end up not getting livery. It can be nice to go livery and then play a bunch of inventors. So we'll keep it in mind. But the thing about playing a bunch of inventors is we're going to want to gain laboratories, so only the first 2 inventors are... well, this is unfortunate. Our recruiter bottom decks. Yeah, that's deeply unfortunate. We have no villagers. Our opponent might be able to play recruiter before us. Let's pick up the inventor. Here's a possibility. Yeah, we might run out of inventors. Because I'd like to have inventors. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Alright, get our 2 recruiters down. That's very nice. Let's pick up another inventor, and let's actually Seaway Laboratory. Seems pretty good to me. We didn't get to play a gear, so that's a little unfortunate. I wonder if we should get a research. I think that's just too slow. Come on. Uh, I want to play these cards. Alright, we're going to be out of villagers. That is a problem. We're probably gonna recruit this research. Would be my guess. Let's pick it up anyway. We've got a silver to recruit. Alright, so our opponent also has 2 gears. We've each trashed our estates and 1 copper, although I'm a turn ahead at the moment. Yeah, it was unfortunate that our recruiter missed our shuffle. We didn't see it until turn 7, I think. Alright, no gear played, that's good news. That's not good. We got the short end of the stick on labs. I think, or maybe we end up 5-5. Either way, not entirely ideal. Come on. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Probably get rid of the research. We could get rid of the recruiter. We might have enough draw. Hmm. No, draw is more valuable. Sure enough, that was pretty useful. Yeah. Don't have to play the gear, but it's pretty valuable. Is improve gonna be useful? I don't want to look at the duchy pile. I think it's just actions are too valuable. Anyways, yeah, we did split labs 5-5. Silver or gear? Hmm. Silver. We've got a lot of draw. Oh, Triumph is in the kingdom. Should we buy a Triumph? We gained 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our opponent is highly unlikely to pile. Yeah, sure. Let's get that VP. Probably gonna recruit a recruiter. Seems likely. You need to be very careful, aware of how many gains our opponent has. So I have more than they do because I have 5 laboratories and they have 3 inventors. Also just easier for me to play those labs. Maybe with enough draw, Beast Skull would have been able to end it this turn, but definitely not enough draw. Does have another gear. Not enough actions. So we'll want to look to strongly consider whether we can end it on our turn. We have 9 gains. We might be able to gain and play 1. Might be able to gain and play 2. That's really pushing it though. Okay, can we do it? I don't think so. Have some recruiters down there. So if we trash the gear, we definitely cannot accomplish our goals. But if we trash the silver, oh, this is really close. Oh, we have 4 inventors. Oh. Oh, well, we just need to gain and play 1. That's pretty easy, right? We're going to have 8 villagers. Well, we need to take into account. And maybe we trash the livery. That's something to consider. So, in terms of money, we don't really need any. So we're going to play 2 recruiters, a gear, and 5 inventors. That costs 8 actions. So we need to generate 7 villagers. Yeah, I think we can do this. I think it's guaranteed. This can be anything. Research costs 0, so that seems like, but it can be a state, right? We're not crazy. Okay. I didn't even notice Triumph until greening, so that was almost a big goof. Alright, so we're up 1 game. That was our start. Pretty nice draws there, that we had a little bit of freedom. Got an inventor again. We do not have plus actions, do we? We do have capitalism with priest. And treasurer and wine merchant. Seems like a pretty necessary capitalism kingdom, which is pretty rare. So I think we're going to open silver borrow for Old Witch, just because Old Witch is a good card. Although, with priest, I don't know. Can only play 1 draw card, though. Let's see what this says. Plus coin amounts. Yeah. So it's going to be priest, treasurer, wine merchant. Yeah, maybe Old Witch. I still think Old Witch is pretty good. Just because draw is so poor. Like, we can't really have a big turn. Probably want to get Sears for draw? Oh, you know what we don't have? We need to use Wine Merchant for plus buy. Yeah, it's just draw is going to be really hard. What's the alternative to the not capitalism play? Or, like, we don't focus it on that. Buying provinces, probably Butcher would be involved. Ooh, a 5-2 from our opponent. I think I want an Old Witch. Just 1. We can always replace it with the Butcher later if we want. I don't love Butcher here, though. In the early game, I'd rather have a Priest. Oh, wow. Did not expect to get 5. I will buy a Seer. I'm going to hope that I see my Old Witch, and then I can buy a Priest. Yeah, Seer over Capitalism, I think. It's a very good start from our opponent, getting to play Old Witch on turn 3. Trigger Shuffle, might be able to play it again turn 4. Wine Merchant already. Interesting. I'm going to go for Sears. Alright, we got our Old Witch. That's great. Okay, he did not get Hmm. What to do, what to do. Just get another priest. Nice. How do we feel about Treasurer? I don't think we need plus buy yet. I'd rather have a seer than a treasurer right now. Hmm. This kind of hand makes you want a wine merchant though. Still though, yeah, better to have it than not. Oh, shoot, I need to turn that off. I think that was fine, but I want the decision going forward. Yeah, I don't really believe in a mega tourney thing. I think we're gonna need to buy provinces. Yeah, that's not great. Let's get another seer, I think. Here we can just buy a replacement wine merchant. Seems fine to me. We're gonna want to eventually, but we don't need it now. I don't know if we'll ever get like a triple province turn. I'm doubtful. Alright, we need to decide. Let's trash the curse. Get 2 seers. Oh, we don't. Whoops. We don't have any plus buy. Mistakes. How do we feel about treasurer? I think I like one. So we're gonna have 2 empty piles, seer and curse. Priest is low. That's something to watch out for. We have no seer or priest down there since we just played them all. Nobody is capable of getting all those priests right now. Let's just keep doing this. That order doesn't really matter. Nice. Do we trash with our treasurer? Let's see. So we're gonna have at least 12. We did play a wine merchant, so we want to have some overbuy. I mean, we're almost certainly not going to accept any curse trashing anymore. That's just not something we're interested in. So let's just do that. And now we have at least 13. 14, we can get Province Priest to get the wine merchants back. I think I'm okay with that. And kind of push piles. Theoretically, we could win this turn if we see our other wine merchant. Not even that unlikely. Treasurer, that's a fine card. We don't have another wine merchant yet. Darn. Oh, we might get it though. This was a really good turn. No. Wow. That's rough. That is rough. We can continue to leave priest at 3. Just go for provinces. So in this case, do we want to trash the silver? We're definitely going to do that. And I guess that. I suppose that. Okay. Up 2-0. Looks like we got pretty far ahead on trashing there. Just to add some nicer draws. Okay. We have Groom and Seer, and we do have villages finally. We have Priest for trashing. Do we have plus buy? No, we have no plus buy. So we're not going to be able to... Well, building forever is not going to be too productive. So do we open Priest or Groom? Priest is like really good. Like really, really good. We're going to open Priest because we want to get those Seers. We'll get a Groom as our next 4. We might not even get another Priest. We might... we'll probably want another Priest. Coppers are bad cards. Silver. I don't love a silver. We could open Ride. I'm going to do it. Well, this is not great for our next turn. Oh, actually, we can turtle it. Turtle a priest to buy a groom. It'll all work out. Turtle to the rescue. Do we want a silver now? I think so. Probably. Alternatively, we could pick up a Coin of the Realm. Don't know that I need a silver. Okay. Not great. Collision. Guess the groom does not get played. There was, unfortunately, no way to avoid that collision. Seer draw is crazy good. Crazy, crazy good. Should consider trashing copper over estate if I don't need the money. I have a second priest, I guess. So that's what we're likely to draw. No. Dang. Coin of the Realm bottom decked. Trashing here seems best. We'll get a Plaza. Alternatively, we can groom for a Plaza and get another Coin of the Realm. Yeah, I think I like that a little bit more. Are we going to want? Ah, this is rough. Just Seer doesn't draw those coppers. You can always groom for a Coin of the Realm. I don't mind getting a silver that way. I do only have the one groom right now. We're just trying to get deck control, right? Hmm. In terms of what Coin of the Realm allows, doesn't really allow me to play 2 priests and 2 grooms. So I think we want a plaza. Like, if we manage to draw a deck this turn, which is unlikely. Since we have a lot of coppers down there. Man, we need seers. Every buy needs to be a seer. We fell behind. I think we're screwed. Yeah, the terminal collision just screwed us. Look at this. Our opponent's pretty much drawing deck. We're screwed. He's got more seers than I do already, and he's a turn behind. Like, what happened? Did that second priest just screw me? I don't know what happened. I got destroyed. And, like, this game is over. This game is very over. Like, the one upside I have is I have a Coin of the Realm. That is it. I have no other advantage. I mean, I have another seer or a priest, but I don't even think I'm more trash than my opponent. Oh my gosh, it's just brutal. I don't know how much longer I can play this game out. The second priest was a mistake. But I think, I don't know if that was the cause of all my terminal collision woes. He's got another seer. He can keep gaining play. It's crazy. It's just crazy. Can even turtle a horse. It's just mind-bogglingly absurd how ahead our opponent is. Yeah, this is brutal. Yeah, I'm not even ahead in trashing, despite having 2 priests. I mean, you have to buy a seer here. If you don't, I mean, you win anyway, but seer has to be correct. There's no way seer is incorrect. Yeah, I don't know. This is destroying my my confidence. Such that it is. I could have a decent turn here. It's possible. You know, trashing a copper isn't necessarily better than gaining a horse. In fact, it's probably worse, so... Oh, I'm happy to take another seer. Like, I lose anyway, but... I am happy about that. Um... Yeah, let's play this dumb plaza. I'm not gonna get a coffer. It's just, I'm not even drawing deck. Top deck's 2 coppers, great. We can draw all this stuff, though. This has to be a Coin of the Realm. Unfortunately. I mean, I guess I can't buy that Seer. I guess that's a thing I can't do. Probably. Plaza is pretty important. Yeah, turtle's very convenient. Very convenient. And that's it. That's my freaking turn. Great. Our opponent's definitely gonna start struggling to draw, but they can use, like, they can just groom Keen. And maybe I'm wrong. They're just not struggling to draw at all. I don't know why I'm having so much more difficulty. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know. It's all bad, though. I need some crazy duds from our opponent. Hey, well, this is like actual draws and stuff. Where has this been all game? Where has this been? Can I get any more grooms? Kind of need to. Okay. Do I even have enough money? I'm really struggling with money, actually. So let's trash a priest. Don't think there's any way for us to win. Finally got good seer draws though. Overdraw. Couldn't even use all the overdraw. In sharp contrast to some previous turns, where we would have loved that overdraw. But 7 coffers. Pretty tough to beat that. Pretty tough. Like, 2 provinces puts it kind of out of reach, and I don't see any way to come back. See a way around that. Even the biggest of duds next turn wouldn't have tipped the scales. Now we are second player. I need to fight for at least a tie. Alright, we've got City Quarter Patron. Plus buy is a little bit awkward, but seems like the best thing to do. We can probably just like cycle with scrap once we draw a deck. So I don't think it's too awkward actually. Ooh. We want to play with a priest. Yeah, having 3 here is pretty obnoxious. unless our opponent opens scrap. Like, if they could open just priest nothing, that put me in a bit of a challenging position. Oh yeah, we're gonna have plenty of plus actions, so scrap should generate plus buy just fine. Just fine. Yes, that's what I wanted to see. We could get patron, or we could get priest. Priest is a bit greedy. I'm not sure we need that kind of greed. What are we even going to do with our scrap? So we just have estates. I mean, scrap can be non-terminal. Like, the order doesn't play nicely with priest, but I still like it. Hmm. I think we'll get a coin here. So I can buy a ducat, maybe? Cargo ship, huh? Maybe cargo ship is worth it. Doesn't really change my plan here. Just question of, do we want a cargo ship or do we want ducat trash copper? Yeah, cargo ship's pretty nice. Hey, thanks for taking that, Dad. I can priest a copper. Ooh, here we can get a laboratory. I think that's going to be better than going into debt with City Quarter. In fact, Citadel, we want to buy Citadel before we buy any City Quarters, I think. Is a really nice buy laboratory set up our next turn. We are going to trigger a shuffle, which isn't great. Or we don't play the horse, either way. It's probably fine. Wonder. Yeah, the one like unfortunate thing is we don't have a villager. If we had a villager, we'd be able to play priest before scrap. That'd be awesome. But just a little too much risk. think we're in good shape here. Definitely doing that. I think I want to trigger a shuffle. Let's think about this. We're going to card action here. We have a copper down there. Can we hit? I don't think we can hit 8. Well, if we draw the patron, we draw the patron, we can hit 8. Said worth the gamble, worth the horse. Let's do it. All right. Now I think we cannot hit 8. But I think we're going to do some card action regardless. I don't think there's any reason not to do that. All right, do we want a lab or do we want another patron? We don't have a villager. Or do we want a capital? Hmm. Hmm. The lab is going to become redundant. I really want to hit Citadel though. Uh, had the cargo ship. Fine. Darn. We should be able to hit Citadel. Yeah, this is unfortunate. It looks like a Citadel hand. Not feeling good. Ah, feel like I've lost the game. Sucks. Oh, we might have super terminal collision here. Yep, this is pretty good for our opponent. Yep, super terminal collision. Do we still not hit 8 because of this? We still do not hit 8. We're kind of screwed at this point, so I don't think we're getting Citadel. Yeah, we're not getting Citadel. This is gonna be action horse. Cargo ship or city quarter. Probably for the best. Nice, nice. This is a good draw. It's a very good draw. We have labs too. We have 2 labs, I don't know why. Because we made bad decisions. So our opponent fully draws deck. That's, you know, good for them. We need to get more plus buy. That's important. Probably duck it. Yeah, we're not without advantages. Double cargo ship is nice. Very nice. He's gonna do a duck it thing. Yeah. Almost certainly. Yeah, getting to like Citadel City Quarter every turn is just amazing. So we are behind. Nothing to be done about that. Could do action. I think. Yeah. Action horse spy. Should work out fine. It didn't really count, but whatever. Could buy a scrap instead of the ducat also. Probably unnecessary. How many uses of priest are we gonna have? I mean, we can always use scrap to get extra fodder for priest, so All right. This looks like we might be able to have a turn. It's likely. I think we're gonna end up greening over 2 turns. So I think this is gonna go. Like a double province capital city quarter into a quad province turn or something. Something like that. That's our path to victory. It's not going to be next turn, but the turn after that is when we start greening, I think. We can consider Citadel. It's probably better than a city quarter. Or like another city quarter, however you want to put it. So I think on our turn, yeah, we do need plus buy. Don't know if we can afford a Citadel. All right. So Ducat Patron City Quarter is pretty good. I think isn't it too risky to get Citadel? Isn't that too risky? Maybe not. No, I think I like another city quarter more. And do we want Ducat here? And do we trash the copper? Or do we want to scrap? I don't see a whole lot of upside to scrap. I don't know if we want to trash that copper. It would be kind of embarrassing if that got in the way. Like, we don't really need the silver. Let's just do the safe thing. see if Burning Skull provinces here. Guessing he won't. Which would be good for me. Ooh, that is a strong start to a turn. Yeah, I don't know if the second laboratory was a mistake. Also, maybe we should have opened with the patron instead of priest. That's also possible. A lot of possible different ways to approach the beginning of the game. I mean, cargo ship also, of course. All right, I've got a chance. I've got a chance. We do have another patron down there. So let's maximize these coffers. Okay. I did have a thought of getting like 2 provinces, but that seems pretty foolish now. Maybe we just build another turn. Hmm. It's kind of like a little bit of a game of chicken here. Do like to have the cargo ship on the turn I start greening. Alright, what did our opponent get? 1 scrap. So they have 5 buys. Well, we'll see how it goes. Hmm. Yeah, so I'm thinking about double scrap, patron city quarter. Like, I'm not going to use all those buys, though. Does it make sense to get... double patron or double city quarter? It's hard to know. Maybe double patron. There's risk there. I think we gotta risk it. Our opponent definitely can't pile. It's a very nice starting hand. We're gonna play the lab first. Want to find as many patrons in our starting hand as we can. Wow. Wow. That Citadel is so good. Will our opponent province? Can I stop them from getting a ton of provinces on their next turn? I don't know. I'm curious to see what Burning Skull does. This game is not over. I have the patron advantage. I think if our opponent gets 2 provinces, we're in a pretty rough spot. Something like scrap double province city quarter. I don't know if I can actually respond to that. There's a lot of coffers spent. What? What? Wow. Interesting. Oh, shoot, that was stupid. No, I'm not going to take it back. But that was really stupid. Alright. That was really, really stupid. Okay. I mean, we have 5 buys, so, like, it's impossible for us to win this turn, presumably. But, I mean, there's no guarantee that Burning Skull can win on his turn. Didn't get a city quarter. So there's no guarantee. So we'll just get some duchies and a city quarter or something. Now our opponent can probably get provinces, though. 2 provinces. That would make it pretty impossible for me to win. Yeah. Even a dud puts me in a really impossible position. Hmm. So I think we buy 4 duchies and a city quarter. Or do we have to buy 5 duchies? Even if our opponent gets just 1 province, how do we win? 2 provinces, all the duchies. I think we do need to buy 5 duchies. Yeah, I didn't anticipate this screening approach. It was a strong one. Yeah, this looks like we're probably gonna dead. But even if he got 1 province, like how would I have won? Don't know how. Well, we're losing anyway. We're very losing. All right, we are. We need to play a tiebreaker now. Well, we need to play a tiebreaker. I don't remember exactly how this goes. Let me read the rules. First to 2 wins with alternating starts. Random first start. You keep playing if 2 wins are reached simultaneously. Alright, we're going to play, but I'm going to take a 3-minute break. I'll be back in a bit. I'm back. So, thinking about the last game. So, if I'd gotten 2 provinces on the turn that I didn't, the turn before B Skull took 5. Yeah, so if I'd taken 2 provinces then, and he took 5, I'd need to be able to take province 4 duchies to tie. So I would need to get plus by. It would have been very... I don't know if it would have been possible. It's a lot of money that I didn't have on that turn. Or, like, I would have had to go through all my coffers. It would have been challenging. Alright, but we're on a new game. We have good estate trashers. Not so much in the way of copper trashing, but we can make it work. We have gear. The draw is weak as well. It's Paddock Festival. That doesn't really work. Paddock Plaza. There's crop rotation too. We have the Baker token. So gear. Probably recruiter. Probably. J Nails would say that crypt is copper thinning, and it's not entirely wrong. Crop rotation gear is really strong. Oh no, if we don't find an estate, we're gonna be very sad. Beyond sorrow. But we gotta play that recruiter. Gotta do it. Recruiter Star Chart. That's an interesting choice, yeah. Alright. We're okay. What do we want to get? Probably Paddock, right? And there is plus buy here. So we're going to build probably to double, and then we'll have a butcher to stretch ourselves. What do we get here? Paddock number 2, or do we get festival? Or a baker? I don't think I need a baker. We could get a butcher. Oh, I don't like to see 2 estates there. Don't like that at all. Um, the plus buy is not super important, but it's nice to have. Gear crop rotation is really good. I like crop rotation. We can just keep an estate around until we buy province. I'm gonna buy crop rotation if able, and then I'm gonna want another gear, so we can just always guarantee that we get that value. That sweet, sweet value. So our opponent managed to play Recruiter on turns 3 and 4. That's really, really good. I freaking can't hit my price points. I have been incapable of hitting my price points. I don't think there's any draw here where we're stopped. Because we have a horse down there, and we have a festival. Okay, no crop rotation from our opponent. Yeah, I mean, he really needs that festival. Uh, we do want a gear, don't we? All right, I'm feeling real good now. So we're gonna go for festival number 2, I think. Maybe butcher? That was a very good turn from our opponent. That's an amazing turn from our opponent. Okay, our turn's gonna be better. Oh, we're definitely doing this, right? Um, yeah, we're gonna play one more horse at least. And then We are out of... Alright, what do we need for actions? We need... two paddocks, gear, and a recruiter. So we technically don't need 2 festivals, but we can't play another terminal. So don't think it makes sense to buy anything except for festival or gold. I prefer festival. Then next turn we can get Province Butcher. Alright, not a great turn from our opponent. Not a bad turn, though. Yeah, probably Province Butcher. But there are other options. I think we're gonna play one more horse. Don't see any way around that. Alright. I'm confused about how many festivals I have. I really want a butcher, but I can't use it easily. There is Native Village. We can do that. Yeah. Yeah, we can buy Province Butcher Native Village. Okay. I wonder if we keep around that estate or not. Don't know. We don't have to play that horse if we don't want to. Alright, so time to think. Time to think. How many provinces do we want to leave Burning Skull? If you leave him with 4, that's pretty good, right? He cannot possibly get 4 provinces. If he gets 2, we win. If he gets 1, we win. If he gets 3, we win. So yeah, that seems like the thing to do. Which does mean we're going to play one more horse. I think it means we're going to trash our estate with Recruiter if we can. Well, maybe we can't. I think that's okay. I'm gonna have 10 coins from my paddocks. So I can trash a copper, it's just not ideal. But you gotta do what you gotta do. So we can set aside the estate with Native Village. Play paddock. Put your province into province. Play another paddock. Play gear. And yeah, that should be good. Alright. Game is looking good. think I can beat 0, 1, 2, and 3 provinces from our opponent. Suppose I'll need to think a little bit if Burning Skull takes like 3 duchies here. That was all his horses, though. So taking 3 duchies would be super risky. Well, maybe he set aside 2 horses. Almost certainly did. Nope, set aside 1 horse. And a duchy. Oh, okay. Well, great. I mean, I should win now. Wait, what on earth did I just do? Something really dumb is what I almost did. Moment of panic. All right, we need to win or tie this game in order to advance. See if we can manage it. Yeah, I think if our opponent took 0 provinces, we would have just done the same thing and been in a good spot. Silk Merchant makes an appearance. And lackeys. No attacks. It's a rough game to be player 2. See if we can get the better shuffle luck. I think I like improve or Silk Merchant improve as an opening into recruiters. Yep, good double recruiter board. I think we're gonna play with. Oh, interesting. Where did the coffer come from? Baker is in the kingdom. Okay. Well, we could open the Silk Merchant recruiter if we so chose. Recruiter Sewers is pretty attractive as well, though. What I like here is Merchant Guild, I guess. Yeah, let's give this a try. Workers' Village makes us pretty darn strong. It's definitely a risk of a bad draw if we open... Well, whatever we open. Yeah, I'm doing the same. No! Foiled! We lose. We lose. Big time loss. Insta loss. It's all over. It's all over. But considering that it's all over, let's put some experiments in our shuffle, I guess. But oh my gosh, that was so freaking terrible. What did you end up buying? Silk Merchant? Yeah, it's a good card. Improve. I don't know about improve. I don't want to see experiment here. Ah. Hmm. All right. Do we get Recruiter or Merchant Guild? We have 2 states still. But I don't know if we ever need to... We can get like a really clean shuffle if we buy Recruiter. I just don't know what we do on a future turn with 2 Recruiters. That's not obvious. We can trash Recruiter to Recruiter. It's probably for the best. It seems like a safer play. Because now we just need to find 1 Recruiter. Or like, basically in those 3 cards that we had to draw. First one was a copper, unfortunately, but like it's terrible if we don't find a Recruiter. Hmm. Oh, interesting. Okay. Trash the state with sewers. I mean, I can see that. See that? Improve, huh? Oh, that's pretty clever. I mean, this is really, really game over. Whatever. We'll decide whether or not to resign later. Not an amazing turn from our opponent. We don't have any money in our deck. That's a problem. Interesting. Definitely not doing what I was thinking of doing, but probably for the best. Uh, I'm not gonna trash. I'm just whatever. I cannot go on that game. Oh, it's first to 2 wins. Okay. We're back. So I guess like a tie wouldn't have actually A tie wouldn't push us into the win here. Something to keep in mind. All right, so we have some draw. A payload. So like maybe a priest ducat thing, maybe? Opening priest seems like a good idea, as per usual. There's Lost Arts, which we can... I don't know what we do with Lost Arts. I don't know what we do here. Cargo ship is kind of greedy. Improve is kind of greedy. I think I'd rather open a silver. There's going to be an opportunity, I think, to buy cavalry if we really want to avoid... Yeah, we don't want a bottom deck priest, that's for sure. So I might pick up cavalry. Sculptor hostelry. There's probably something there. I don't love Ratcatcher. I think we're gonna skip it. So what about here? At this point, I think I like a cargo ship. Alright, so if we buy cavalry here, 11 coins total. We saw 3 last turn. So if we buy cavalry, we can only afford a 4-cost card. Which could be hostelry. I do like trashing. I mean, we could get a recruiter, is the other option. That's kind of, sort of a village, if we draw it in the right order. Or we could get a hostelry and 2 horses. That's also very much like a village. Hmm. Yeah, I don't like adding cavalry to the deck quite yet. Hostelry or recruiter? Let's get the hostelry. Skull had 2 coppers and 3 estates turn 3. Possibly terminal collision turn 4. That's pretty rotten luck. Five. That's probably should be a recruiter. And this we get to fully draw our deck. I mean, the rest of our deck, of course. Ah, you know we should have top decked a recruiter this turn. We should have anticipated this. Now it's definitely more awkward what we're gonna get. I think Sculptor, but I would have rather have bought a Swashbuckler and then gotten a recruiter here. And it was almost guaranteed, but not quite. there were some bad draw potentials. So I don't think I want to get a Swashbuckler. So we're either going to get another Hostelry or we're going to get a Sculptor. Sculptor's pretty good. Sculptor gaining Cavalry. What's not to like? Okay. Have a lot of money. Do we trash an estate or not? Like, we don't need the money. We could trigger a shuffle. Also. Buying cavalry. We might be able to find a recruiter that way. I think I can get behind that. You know what? I regret everything. Oh man, this was a terrible draw. Wow. Oh no. I regret everything. Oh, this is terrible. It's truly awful. Um, Improve is pretty good with cavalry. Oh man, I regret. I just I did not anticipate having recruiter with no estates. I didn't think that was even possible. Wow. We might end up trashing that improve. This is real bad. We do need a ducat. Oh, we should have bought a ducat there. Probably? I don't know. Everything feels real bad here. Feels real bad. Yeah, this is just awful. This is so bad. It's incredible. Alright, what are those 6 cards? We just have played this so poorly. There's a cavalry and a priest in those 4 cards. And 2 estates. Oh, this is just awful. Ugh. This is so bad. Why? We need draw. That's Swashbuckler. Right? No. Now let's get a sculptor. Improve or cargo ship? Always get an improve if we want an improve. We have the sculptor now. Man, I've played this so sloppy. Well, I mean, it would have looked. If we had different draws, it would have looked. It would have looked different, of course, but I did not plan for the draws I got. That's for sure. I don't understand cavalry yet. Don't know when to buy it and when not to. Do not understand the card. I sure this hope this turn becomes something. We have 4 horses. Opponent's in much better shape than us, though. Although I have the swashbuckler, which, maybe that's good. Might not be horrible. I don't know. Our opponent doesn't have any villagers. That's another thing. And no estates either. Does have a hostelry. Maybe not in hand? That'd be convenient. Ah. Bad, bad, bad. Bad. Playing this real bad. Play cavalry, recruiter, get 3 villagers or something. Or yeah, that's not gonna work. I don't think. Maybe it'll work. No, that kind of works. Yeah, that would work. I don't know if it's what Burning Skull wants to do, but it would work. Yep. Yeah, he's just a turn ahead of me. Oh, I don't know what I'm frustrated with, but I'm very frustrated with the position I'm in. I mean, I'm sure I've made some foolish mistakes, but man, the draws really screwed me over too. Ah, some really bad draws. This is such a good turn. This is such a good turn, and we might have a dud. It's not unlikely that we have a dud. And we can probably save a dud with cavalry, but still, we are way behind. Way, 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 way behind. Dang. This sucks. I think this is a good 2 sculptor board. Yeah, dang it, he's not messing up. Yeah, I'm just so screwed. Like, look at this. Look at this. Let's at least get a coffer out of this. Yeah, we need to buy a cavalry to get our turn going again. We have no improve because we got rid of it instead of kept cargo ship instead because we're an idiot. We have no villagers. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. We have horses. We can use them. There's still going to be a cavalry we can't play, though. Maybe that's okay. What if we got a sculptor? Ah. We need a hostelry in hand. That's what we need most of all. Okay. That's what we need most of all. Okay, I wanted to set aside the hostelry, but whatever. We have way more horses than we need. So I guess we'll recruit one. Playing this game terribly. I don't know how we're possibly going to win. We shouldn't think like that. Well, we do need to figure out how to win. Our bonus deck is just so much better. What are our tricks? Our opponent's got tricks. I don't think we have tricks. We only have one sculptor. That's terrible. We just don't have the villagers we need either. Our opponent did not play all their cavalries, though. But they can improve. 8 cavalry. I mean, it's all good. Wow, they're okay, they're continuing. That's fine. I mean, that's fair. Why not? I mean, our opponent did not have a very good turn 3 and 4. Not at all. So we definitely can't blame the draws. Like, our draws may have been bad, but B-skulls were bad, if not worse. We made a lot of mistakes in the middle turns. The biggest one was buying that cavalry. I did not consider that worst case draw, which I ended up getting. What I should have done is buy Swashbuckler and then cargo ship for recruiter. That's what I should have done. Alas. Well, this is nice. Where are you, recruiter? Well, we're out of plus actions. Already. We might be able to sculptor for a hostelry or something. Yeah, okay. We have... Do we not even have enough money? I need to think about this. I may have to trash this cavalry, which is probably fine. I want to buy a sculptor and cavalry. Yeah, so I definitely don't need another cavalry. What do I even need or want? I don't know. I don't know. So if we get a swashbuckler, it's at least theoretically possible. Oh no, we can... I mean, treasure chest is pretty good. It is technically possible for us to get the treasure chest. Yeah, I don't know. Seems like a lot of sculptors, but we have so much draw right now. Maybe we needed more draw. Yeah, I don't know how to play this game, this board. I don't know at all. We might not even be able to buy cavalry. I guess we won't be able to. I don't know why I got that sculptor. It's all stupid. It's all mistakes. We are playing terribly. We don't know how to play this board. And that is a fact. We will have deserved to lose. Where is this priest? What do you think's behind them? It's very orange. Like it could be a wall, an exterior wall in some Mediterranean or Middle Eastern town or city. Well, city, presumably. Wall or building. And then there's like some inconsistent sunlight, maybe? Coming through the surrounding buildings. That's lighting it up in such an unusual pattern. And there's just some general variance to the coloration of this wall, which is seen some erosion over time. That's my story for where the priest is. This priest looks pretty decked out, though. Looks more like a bishop to me. A very important priest. Ostentatious. So what are the piles going to be here? Hostelry. Could be estate. Do we have a cavalry on top of our deck? Burning Skull buying a province? Before his opponent? What is this? Yeah, so there's no way for us to get the treasure chest this turn. But maybe next turn. There's no opportunity for us to do gain and play stuff. That's important to note. We could play this cavalry. Let's actually get another hostelry. I think that's worthwhile. Alright, we found our priest. What are we trashing? I guess we're trashing cavalry. That's a horse, huh? That's unfortunate. Just a copper down there. I don't care about a copper. Let's get another ducat. And silver. And we'll see where we're at. We need some draw. That much is clear. So taking a province seems prudent. Do we need to take more than one province? Again, Burning Skull, empty piles. Don't have a lot of buys, just the one ducat. 4 sculptors. But no, I don't think so. Don't think so. Lost Arts feels a little bit late in the coming, but could make it work. Yeah. All right, let's try it out. So we're going to want 11 plus 8. Oh, wait. With 4 sculptors, Beast Skull could gain 3 hostilities and a ducat. And then buy 3 sculptors. That is theoretically possible. Also, but what is my? I need 2 provinces. Yeah. I need 2 provinces to protect. All right, well let's protect. Now, if we get 2 provinces and our opponent gets, yeah, I mean we're in a tough spot, but our opponent can literally empty piles. So that's a real tough spot. I'm not going to be able to double province next turn anyway. Probably. Oh, wait. Totally missed that. We don't need all these sculptors anymore. Oh, we have 2 improves. Oh. Well. Uh, hmm. Yeah, I don't think the priest is doing much. Oh, I used all the coffers, so I'm not going to get the treasure chest. That's sad. That's okay. The dream is dead. I don't think I have any horses. Also, I got rid of my priest. I have a copper still. Whoops. I probably have 1 horse in my deck. Maybe it'll be recruited to the army. If our opponent gets 2 provinces, we're in a tough spot. Probably. Tough spot. I'm not quite sure what we do about that. Maybe we can win, actually, with our 2 improves. If our opponent gets 2 provinces, we could buy province estate. Province duchy estate. No. Nope. Province estate. No duchy. Sculptor. And then get the last 2 sculptors via improve. Yeah, we have some outs. I was not counting Burning Skulls improve, but they probably might potentially have a win. So they can get 2 more hostelries and a ducat. And then buy province sculptor. Nope. Province sculptor estate. That's a lot of money. I don't know if they'll be able to do that. But if they can, province sculptor estate. And then they could improve into the last sculptor. So it's not impossible for Burning Skull to win. Oh, we're not going to have much money, though. Yeah, we got rid of the priest. The priest was probably doing work. We could always gain a priest, but... Alright, that's a full deck. Let's see what they can do. Might have a horse in hand. No, I have 2 horses. I do have 2 horses. Huh, okay, interesting. So I don't think they're going for the win. We have 2 options. We can try to win. Or we can try to prolong the game. Trouble is, I think Burning Skull piles too easily. Wonder if B-Skull's gonna grab a duchy. Nope. Okay, okay. Interesting. think we'll play this hostelry. Not sure what we're hoping to find. Sculptor will give us some an opportunity to get coffers off of swashbucklers. Right, so is it possible? Gain 2 hostelries. Buy province estate sculptor. I feel like it's possible. Probably need... Oh, we're not going to be getting any silvers from our sculptors. That's important to keep in mind. Well, this is looking unlikely. We played 2 silvers and a ducat. I think we have a copper. Anyways, we might not actually need that recruiter to trash a horse, so... Dang it! Dang it, no sculptors. Ah! It killed us. Alright. I think we could have... There was a world. Does that world exist? Oh my gosh. I just needed to see a sculptor earlier. Right? Those last 3 cards. Sculptor, hostelry, province. So let's just double count this again. 2 improves and 2 silvers is a province. Gold, copper, double ducat. Oh wait, I think we exactly have it. Because we only need... We only need 15. Can we draw? Yeah, I think we can. I think we have to do this. I don't know if we can draw. Oh yeah, we gain it to hand. Of course we can. We have the buys. We've got everything. Alright, we managed to somehow come back from that last game. It was looking real rough. But yeah, so we are headed into the finals of the Renaissance Mix against N.A. Smith, 99, who we also have to play in the league soon, so look forward to those matches coming up soon. Until next time.